Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coins and exploring a remarkable story that could grab the attention of both avid collectors and casual viewers alike. The tale of the 1988 P quarter dollar, a coin that, because of its unique errors and mistakes, is potentially worth a staggering $388 million. So, grab your magnifying glasses and get ready to take a closer look at what makes this seemingly ordinary quarter so extraordinary. Let's start with a bit of context about the quarter itself. The United States Mint produces billions of coins each year, and while most of them circulate without much fanfare, sometimes a few anomalies slip through the cracks, resulting in coins that become valuable due to their rarity or errors made during the minting process. The 1988 P quarter, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, was part of the broader series designed for the bicentennial celebration of the United States. This particular coin was issued in large quantities and originally intended to commemorate the 200 years of American independence, which makes the shocking errors it features all the more interesting. Historically, errors on coins can be attributed to various factors, including misprints, flaws in the die, or even mistakes made while the coin is being struck. In the case of the 1988 P quarter, there are a few reported versions that have turned collectors' heads, such as double dies or coins with misaligned designs. One of the most notable errors that collectors searched for was the double die error, where the design features on the coin were stamped twice due to the die being misaligned during the production process. This results in a blurry or doubled image on the coin, which can be particularly obvious on the obverse or the head side, where you can see a doubling of the portrait of George Washington. Some of these doubled quarters could sell for thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on their condition and the extent of the error. Then, there are the coins known as the missing clad layer, which occur when the thin outer layers of copper and nickel do not properly bond to the inner core due to an error in the striking process. This results in a quarter that appears almost entirely made of the inner layer material, which can appear shiny and different from typical quarters, making it an anomaly that collectors find highly desirable. The value of such errors can increase dramatically based on the rarity and condition of the coin, with some missing clad layer quarters fetching prices that reach astronomical heights. However, the most fantastical aspect of the 1988 P quarter dollar story lies in its connection to an even larger error, the possibility of a mistakenly minted coin batch that was never intended for circulation. You see, rumors have circulated within the numismatic community about a batch of these 1988 P quarters that were allegedly struck with experimental metals. These experimental coins might not have been intended for public release and were therefore produced in far fewer numbers compared to regular circulation quarters. If these altered metals were confirmed, it would significantly impact the investment value, pushing it into stratospheric figures in the collector market, with estimates suggesting up to $388 million might be the worth of the rarest specimens. The narrative surrounding these coins reveals the vibrant subculture that exists within coin collecting, a dynamic community of enthusiasts, traders, and experts who regularly attend conventions, share their findings, and contribute to the rising popularity of numismatics as a hobby. Potential buyers and collectors will seek out coins based not only on their physical condition, but also on nuances like the mint mark, the specific errors, and the provenance of the coin, that includes its history, how it has changed hands, and any noteworthy events related to its uniqueness. Additionally, the power of social media and online platforms has made it easier for potential buyers and collectors to communicate and share insight about such unique coins. Various online marketplaces allow for both buyers and sellers to auction off coins at competitive prices. As excitement grows on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch, more individuals become aware of the potential profits associated with rare coins, which creates a domino effect impacting demand and prices in unforeseen ways. So what does this mean for the average coin collector or someone who's just casually interested in coinage? It shows that value is often hidden in the unlikeliest of places, and also highlights the importance of education within the hobby. When it comes to finding hidden gems, like the 1988p quarter dollar, knowledge truly is power. Each quarter may appear to be a simple piece of currency, but upon closer inspection, they can reveal the intricacies of the minting process, historical context, and even the occasional thrill of discovery that can lead to a monetary windfall. The allure of coins, like the 1988p quarter dollar, is only magnified by the stories and legends that surround them, the tales of the people who discover them, the effort it takes to authenticate their unique features, and the journey they go on from being a simple quarter, possible change for a gumball, to a sought-after treasure admired in curated collections. So, for those who might be foraging through their pocket change or digging through coin folders, there's a world of possibilities waiting to be uncovered. And while not every quarter dollar minted in 1988 carries the same remarkable potential, there's always a chance that among the many coins out there, one could turn up that could change a person's financial destiny overnight. Fine detail, clarity in the striking, and a watchful eye can be the difference between a mere quarter and a priceless artifact. As we navigate through this story of rarity and error together, the overarching takeaway is that what seems trivial can turn into something immensely valuable, inspiring future generations to take an interest in history, economics, and the art of collecting. This incredible journey through coins, values, and human stories reminds us that history is not merely confined to books and museums. It's also captured in the items we handle daily, with their own unique tales waiting to be told. So keep an eye out for those lesser-known coins, because, with a bit of luck and knowledge, who knows what hidden value you might discover. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of the 1988p quarter dollar and its myriad of possibilities. If you enjoyed learning about these fascinating coin stories, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more exciting content as we delve even deeper into the enchanting world of numismatics and uncover the wonderful treasures sleeping in pockets and drawers everywhere. Until next time, happy collecting. Next, 1997p quarter dollar. Today we're diving into a tale that will intrigue both seasoned coin collectors and curious onlookers alike. The saga of the 1997p quarter dollar, a coin that has captivated the numismatic world with its astonishing potential value of up to $339 million due to a series of notable errors and mistakes, making it one of the most sought-after coins in circulation. As we explore this fascinating piece of currency, we'll unpack the unique features that contribute to its worth, coming to understand just how such seemingly standard coins can transform into small fortunes in the hands of discerning collectors. Now, let's first set the stage a little. The 1997p quarter was produced by the Philadelphia Mint as part of the ongoing series of quarters that have been released since the inception of the U.S. quarter dollar in 1796. The U.S. Mint's operations during the 1990s were notable for their efficiency and the massive scale at which coins were produced. However, history has shown us that with such immense production, particularly during the release of popular series like the state quarters, there is always room for human error or mechanical mishaps that might give rise to coins with unique traits. Coin errors are fascinating not just in their value, but in the story they tell about the manufacturing process and the historical moment they encapsulate. For the 1997p quarter, one of the most well-known errors is the dropped letter error. This phenomenon arises when a small piece of the coin die inadvertently breaks away during the minting process, leading to a part of a letter or design element being missing from the final strike of the coin. When examining a quarter, these omitted details are quite pronounced and can readily catch the eyes of collectors who are on the lookout for anything out of the ordinary. A 1997p quarter with a dropped letter can attract high bids at auction due to its rarity and the intriguing nature of its production error. To give you an idea of its significance, quarters with such errors can trade for thousands of dollars, depending on their condition and the rarity of the mistake itself. Another notable error found in the 1997 P quarter dollar series is the double die error, which is infamous in the coin collecting world. This occurs when the design is unintentionally stamped onto the coin more than once due to misalignment during the minting process. Consequently, the coin appears to show a doubled image, often most noticeable on the obverse where George Washington's portrait resides. When properly authenticated, these doubled quarters can be quite valuable, with some selling for considerable sums based on their visual appeal and condition. As values in various markets soar, such coins have become a gold mine, proving some people can indeed make a fortune from chance. Another category of errors that adds to the allure of the 1997 P quarter lies in the realm of missing clad layers. In particular, clad layers are the nickel and copper compositions that typically cover a coin's inner core. During the minting process, if these layers fail to adhere correctly, the resulting coin might be left with a bare core, showcasing a distinctively different appearance from its standard counterparts. Due to their unique coloring and presentation, these missing clad layer quarters appeal to collectors because they offer a tactile reminder of the imperfections inherent in mass production. Finding a missing clad layer 1997 P quarter can be a true thrill for avid collectors, and, depending on their grade and rarity, they may command awe-inspiring prices in the market. The excitement is palpable when you factor in misaligned die errors, which can also happen during minting. These errors occur when the coin is struck off-center, causing parts of the design to be misaligned to the edge of the coin. The exceptional visual nature of such flaws captivates collectors, and over the years, misaligned dies have become hot-ticket items, often reaching handsome sums at auction. The stories that accompany the eventual findings of these imperfect quarters can oftentimes rival the rarity in their value. Estimates hint that coins from 1997 P, particularly those showcasing uncommon errors such as misaligned defects, are part of the hidden gems in the world of numismatics. One cannot delve deeper into the valuation context without discussing the impact of the digital age. Websites, social media, and online marketplaces have revolutionized the way collectors engage with one another and the broader public. It has democratized access to information about rarity, valuation, and discoverability of coins like the 1997 P quarter. The creation of specific forums and groups has allowed enthusiasts to come together to share tips and discover previously overlooked errors, thus increasing the value and prestige of specific coins even further. As the community of collectors grows, so too does the knowledge pool about various coin faults. This brings us to the allure of potential investment opportunities. Much like with investments in stocks or real estate, coin collecting requires savvy awareness of market trends and demand. If particular coins, such as the 1997 P with a distinct error, begin to gain traction within the wider community, then the value of such coins can experience exponential growth based on rarity and interest, a scenario that often plays out for key coins. A rumble of excitement can build around specific quarters or error types, turning them into coveted pieces with significant investment potential. For many collectors, it becomes less about merely owning the coins and more about understanding the market to partake in its ebb and flow. With this rich mixture of knowledge, community building, and timing, coin collectors can find themselves enjoying the dual aspects of both the hobby and investment, a unique combination that makes numismatics a particularly engaging field. The conjunction of historical significance and marketplace dynamics makes coins, like the 1997 P quarter, emblematic of the trends in coin collecting. They offer openings to discuss historical events through the lens of currency. Beyond merely a piece of currency, the coins represent an era, revealing aspects of the society during which they were minted. Coins like the 1997 P quarter can instantly transport those interested in history back to the late 90s, as cultural shifts, economic trials, and technological advancements define the landscape of that decade. Furthermore, these coin stories lend themselves to the idea of preservation, how these pieces of money have survived, sometimes during tumultuous periods, and the hands through which they have passed before landing in the collection of a passionate owner today. Each quarter offers its unique journey and stands as a testament to the ongoing narrative of currency in the United States. It is this narrative that ignites passion in collectors who seek to immortalize these coins and honor their stories through proper care and preservation. The valuation of the 1997 P quarter and similar coins offers an exhilarating glimpse into how errors can dramatically influence worth and collector dynamics. Each elevated valuation invites questions. What is error? What does it mean in the context of coinage? And how does one authenticate the validity of an error claim? If one takes great care in analyzing these distinctions, they can not only appreciate tangible assets, but also understand the larger context in which error coins exist. Truly understanding the market demands education and insight, as it serves to distinguish true coins of worth versus those that may simply enjoy fleeting moments of recognition. The tangible nature of coins, coupled with their potential for tremendous value appreciation, serves as a tantalizing prospect for both seasoned investors and newcomers alike. Consider the future trends to emerge in coin collecting. With the growing trend towards technological advancements and varying modes of transaction, one might wonder how physical currency, including those fascinating error coins, will fare in the coming years. The passage of time often breeds interest in antiques and collectibles, and coins such as the 1997 P quarter may reflect a future appreciation as they become increasingly scarce. Just as people are beginning to view physical books and records with newfound value, a similar renaissance may occur within the world of coinage, encouraging individuals to seek them out as markers of history. Beyond the intrigue of investment, the promise of discovery in the world of coins is universal. It resonates with anyone who has ever dug through a jar of change or rifled through their pockets, poised to find that unusual item that could carry with it a substantial worth. In essence, coins represent far more than their monetary face value. They are miniature time capsules that encapsulate the artistry, history, and human touch inherent in their journey. The awe and excitement tied to the unexpected finding of a quarter, particularly one from 1997 with interesting errors, spur continued collection, research, and admiration among enthusiasts. Thus, this makes coin collecting one of the timeless endeavors that unites individuals from various walks of life as they share in the joy of discovery. For those contemplating coin collection, the journey into the world of coins such as the 1997 P quarter can be thrilling and rewarding, not just in terms of possible financial yield but also in the broader appreciation for history, craftsmanship, and the camaraderie found within the collecting community. Learning about the variety of minting errors alone can become a gratifying hobby, intertwined with the thrill of anticipating how much one can sell them for or a desire to keep them safe as lasting reminders of a bygone era. Next, 1990 D quarter dollar. Today we are going to delve into an astonishing and captivating story that focuses on one particular coin that could very well change your perception of the value of currency forever. The 1990 D quarter dollar. This particular coin, due to its remarkable errors and mistakes during the minting process, is said to have a staggering potential value of around $382 million. Yes, you heard that right, and just when you thought a quarter could only buy you a piece of gum. As we take you through this journey today, we'll explore the unique errors that can turn an ordinary coin into a treasure trove of possibilities, the nature of the errors themselves, their rarity in the collectible market, and the exciting world of numismatics that surrounds these incredible pieces of history. When we think about coins, a quarter often seems like a standard, bland piece of currency something you might toss in your pocket without a second thought. However, understanding the potential value of coins, like the 1990D quarter, will ignite your imagination about what common currency might hide beneath its surface. The 1990D quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, and like other quarters produced during that time, it was part of the ongoing series that celebrated American heritage. The U.S. Mint was known for its efficiency, producing billions of coins annually to satisfy circulation needs. But sometimes, during large-scale productions, the human element or mechanical factors can lead to errors. Interestingly, the mistakes in minting give birth to unique characteristics that can significantly enhance a coin's desirability and value among collectors. One prominent error for the 1990D quarter is known as the double die error. This particular mistake occurs when a coin die used to strike the quarter is misaligned or improperly prepared, leading to a faint duplication of a design element on the coin's surface. In the case of the 1990D quarter, this error is most often visible on the portrait of George Washington on the obverse side, where collectors might notice a doubling effect that fascinates and excites. Not all double die errors are created equal. The specific characteristics, severity of the error, and the coin's overall condition can affect its market value dramatically. Some of these quarters might fetch thousands of dollars, enriching the lucky quarter finder with a fantastic investment potential that very few other everyday coins can offer. Then there's the off-center strike error, which occurs when the strike action pushes the coin into the die at an angle, causing a noticeable misalignment in the design. In an off-center strike, a portion of the coin's design and lettering might be missing or cut off completely, and this can result in a striking visual appeal that demands attention from collectors. These errors can happen purely by chance. A momentary glitch during the production process could mean the difference between an ordinary quarter and a unique piece of currency that stands out amongst its peers. Collectors searching for misaligned coins rejoice when they find a 1990D quarter with an off-center strike, as it can significantly increase the value on the market. Furthermore, we cannot overlook the missing clad layer errors found in some 1990D quarters. For context, this error occurs when the thin outer layers that typically cover the core material do not bond correctly during the minting process. The result is a quarter that exhibits a different color and appearance, prominently displaying some copper where the clad nickel design should be. Collectors highly prize these missing clad layer coins, and their rarity makes them incredibly sought after in the marketplace. A missing clad layer on a 1990D quarter could transform what is otherwise a mundane piece of change into an extraordinary collectible capable of commanding serious cash. As unpredictable and serendipitous as minting errors can be, they often generate considerable excitement within the numismatic community, creating buzz and competition at coin shows and auctions around the country. The thrill of discovery can lead to a gold rush mentality. In some cases, individuals who stumble across these coins may not realize their potential value until they dive deeper into research or interact with other collectors. This status of being a hidden gem heightens the desirability of the coin, with many hoping to strike proverbial gold when they encounter a 1990D quarter in circulation that showcases any of these remarkable mistakes. Beyond that, the coin also boasts the importance of its year, 1990. The early 1990s marked a pivotal time in American history, with events that shaped the future occurring all around. From economic shifts to the cultural landscapes blossoming, the context in which this quarter existed adds to its value. With every coin carrying as much of a narrative as its physical existence, the 1990D quarter offers a unique glimpse into the history of its time, making it a cherished piece for those who appreciate the stories currencies can tell. One aspect that bears considering when discussing the value of coins, like the 1990D quarter, is the natural fluctuations tied to collector interest. Just like any other collectibles, the market for error coins can change dramatically depending on various factors, such as the emergence of new discoveries or changes in collector trends. Certain quarters may gain legendary status due to portrayals in media, social platforms, or auction showcases that emphasize their rarity, desirability, or unique characteristics. As interest in coins rises or falls, so does demand, driving prices up and down, sometimes in surprising and unpredictable ways. Thus, there is a need for collectors to stay informed on the latest trends and be aware of the community dynamics that influence market behavior. Moreover, the digital age has transformed the landscape of numismatics. In the past, collectors relied heavily on print catalogs or local shops to gain information about their coins. However, the widespread availability of information on the internet has revolutionized research practices. Coin collectors now use online resources, forums, and social media to educate themselves about potential errors, determine fair market values, and even connect with other collectors around the globe. This means that a collector in a small town can find community and camaraderie with like-minded individuals, share rare finds, and even participate in discussions about the rarity or valuation of coins, like the 1990D quarter, with remarkable ease. The narrative surrounding the 1990D quarter expands further, as it hinges on the connections people form within the coin collecting community. As shared excitement for each other's finds builds momentum in the community, the narrative surrounding specific coins often gains traction, igniting a desire to seek out and uncover similar coins at garage sales, flea markets, or even straight from change received during daily transactions. The unpredictability of what can be found within common change can create an electrifying atmosphere reminiscent of treasure hunting. Many collectors draw motivation from stories of those who serendipitously discover error coins or find a dusty box of change that includes quarters with valuable minting mistakes. Each of these stories adds fuel to the narrative that surrounds the 1990D quarter. There's always chatter about the latest finds, potential discoveries lurking in pockets of loose change, and the thrill of turning over ordinary objects to see if they've been transformed into extraordinary pieces through events beyond comprehension. Furthermore, it's important to talk about the determination involved in authenticating and grading these mint errors accurately. With the possibility of finding a valuable coin also comes the responsibility to ensure its authenticity. Many professional graders and reputable grading companies provide verification that coins meet certain standards of quality and rarity. During this process, coins like the 1990D quarter can be evaluated for visual appeal and the presence of errors. A well-preserved and authenticated quarter with a reputable grading can garner a remarkable price at auctions, with bidders eager to secure immediately offsetting the initial investment. Knowing how to navigate the grading system is paramount for both buyers and sellers alike. For those who wish to sell their error quarters, being knowledgeable about grading and professional expectations can make an enormous difference concerning final sale figures. As we explore the topics of rarity and inflated valuations, let's take a moment to ponder the future. It's worth investigating how future economic and societal trends may impact the value of coins, like the 1990D quarter. With the rise of cashless payment options and shifts in how society views currency, one might speculate whether physical coins will continue to hold significant value as prized collectibles. Will future generations regard these coins as antiquities worthy of attention, or will they fade into obscurity as the reliance on digital currency becomes more pronounced? In many ways, coins as we know them are a reflection of the cultures they stem from. 1990 was a year characterized by notable pop culture references and significant historical events, rendering the 1990D quarter a tangible piece of that era. Coins served not only as mediums of exchange but as embodiments of the history and stories tied to human experiences. As the currency transitions and changes, so too do the stories that can be told through these coins. The resonance of coins continues to evolve, and interest in numismatics remains unwavering. Next, 1984 D quarter dollar. Today, we are about to explore a truly astonishing story in the realm of numismatics that highlights how a seemingly ordinary coin can be transformed into a coveted treasure thanks to its unique errors and mistakes. We're shining a spotlight on the infamous 1984 D quarter dollar, a coin that has garnered immense attention for its astonishing valuation of up to $381 million, due in large part to an array of minting errors that significantly enhance its desirability and worth among collectors. This journey will take us through the intricate details of what makes the 1984 D quarter dollar so special, the various errors that can elevate its status from mere pocket change to a small fortune, and the thrilling possibilities that arise for collectors and investors alike. As we begin, let's set the stage by reflecting on the context of the 1984 D quarter itself. Mintage took place at the Denver Mint during a time when the production of circulating coins was high and the demand was soaring. The 1980s were marked by significant cultural shifts and economic conditions that shaped the minting practices of the United States. Yet amidst this bustling operation, the potential for human error was ever present. In the case of the 1984 D quarter, those errors would come to spark immense interest among numismatists and collectors keen on discovering exquisite and rare pieces within their collections. Understanding the types of minting errors associated with this specific quarter is essential for unlocking its mystery and potential value. One of the most captivating errors found in the 1984 D quarter series is commonly known as the double die error. This phenomenon occurs when a coin die, used to create the design of the coin, becomes misaligned during the striking process, resulting in some portions of the coin's design being stamped multiple times. On the 1984 D quarter, this error is particularly notable on the obverse side, which features the classic portrait of George Washington. Collectors on the hunt for coins with double die errors look for the identifiable signs of this phenomenon, such as a doubling of the letters in Liberty or even the year 1984 itself. Each double die coin is unique, with certain examples showcasing more pronounced errors than others, thereby increasing their desirability and value in the market. Indeed, if you're fortunate enough to encounter a well-preserved double die 1984 D quarter, you might find yourself holding an item worth thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and visibility of the error. Furthermore, let's discuss another prominent error commonly associated with the 1984 D quarter, the off-center strike. This error occurs when a coin is not aligned correctly in the minting process, causing part or all of the design to be misaligned with respect to the coin's edge. An off-center strike in the 1984 D quarter could produce coins where significant elements of Washington's portrait or the quarter's lettering are incompletely stamped or cut off, creating an exquisite visual appeal and rarity that captures collectors' imaginations. Coins exhibiting off-center strikes can vary widely in their misalignment and can attract significant attention during auctions. A thriving market exists for off-center strike coins, particularly for those that are visually striking, and some 1984 D quarters featuring this error may command impressive premiums from eager buyers seeking to add such exceptional pieces to their collections. The next notable error in the 1984 D quarter lineup is the missing clad layer mistake. Clad layers are the metals that typically cover the coin's core, a layer of copper nickel that forms the exterior of most modern U.S. coins. When errors occur during the minting process, these clad layers may fail to adhere to the coin's copper core, resulting in a unique appearance that can be striking and different from a standard quarter. Owners of a 1984 D quarter with a missing clad layer enjoy showing off their finds, as these coins often display a significant copper sheen and texture that sets them apart from their standard counterparts. Collectors looking for rare and unique pieces often prize these missing clad layer coins, with their rarity contributing to their potential value in the market. These quarters can attract substantial offers due to their uniqueness, and finding one in circulation can be an exhilarating experience for avid collectors and new enthusiasts alike. As we explore the intricate details that underline the valuation of coins, like the 1984 D quarter, it's essential to recognize the captivating tapestry woven by the community of collectors and the passion they bring to the hobby. Numismatics is far more than just a series of transactions. It embodies a shared appreciation for the stories behind coins, their historical significance, and the connections they create among people who revel in the thrill of discovery. Coin enthusiasts often share their finds, experiences, and knowledge via community forums, social media platforms, and local coin clubs, fostering a sense of camaraderie based on passion and curiosity, encouraging a supportive environment where individuals can exchange insights about minting errors and the opportunities that arise from them. The 1984 D quarter has become a symbol of shared exploration, capturing the vibrancy of its time and sparking conversations about the complexities of minting, collecting, and preserving history. The potential to uncover such valuable coins isn't merely limited to seasoned collectors. Newcomers are steadily entering the world of coin collecting, inspired by stories of coins found in everyday transactions, garage sales, or even inherited through family ties. The thrill of possible surprises lurking in everyday change creates a dynamic that drives collectors to scour their pockets, purses, or drawers in search of treasures unknowingly hidden away. Much like treasure hunting, the rush of discovering an error coin captivates collectors and gives them a sense of purpose, imbuing ordinary experiences with excitement and anticipation. The myths surrounding the potential hidden gold within our pockets cement the appeal of coin collecting, while the realistic skill required to spot those elusive mint errors enhances the challenge for collectors seeking their next find. This journey brings us to the realm of authentication and grading, critical components that shape the value of coins like the 1984 D quarter dollar. A coin's market worth often hinges significantly on its condition, with grading being a subjective measure of its physical quality and rarity. Professional grading services have arisen to provide impartial evaluations of coins, educating collectors on various categories such as mint state, proof, and uncirculated conditions. For an error coin as striking as the 1984 D quarter, securing a high blue grade from an esteemed grading company can translate into impressive market values. The potential to turn an average quarter into a sought-after collectible hinges on rigorous evaluations by experts in the field, creating observable disparities in potential resale prices that can encourage collectors to educate themselves rigorously about grading standards and methods. Among the vital aspects to understand in the world of numismatics is the supply-demand dynamic that governs the market for specific coins like the 1984 D quarter. The existence of minting errors often yields scarcity due to the nature of their production. With coins featuring geometric errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, only a limited number of each variation can exist in circulation, reinforcing the allure of collecting them. The more collectors become aware of these rare errors, the more demand grows, propelling prices upward in instances where supply does not meet interest. Communities formed around collecting often exchange insights that build the hype around obscure errors, feeding into the desire for what should otherwise be straightforward transactions, while ultimately creating a competitive marketplace. Additionally, the dialogue around value can transform as conditions change. Fluctuations in the economy or shifts in the financial landscape can impact collectors' willingness to buy, leading to newfound interest and exploration within the error coin niche, particularly for coins like the 1984 D quarter that have garnered widespread attention. This adaptability of the hobby is part of what keeps every coin story vibrant and relevant. It showcases the humanity behind collecting and imbues the activity with a sense of connectedness that transcends cultural and generational boundaries. With the continued rise in digital engagement, The world of coin collecting is experiencing an exciting renaissance. Individuals now have unprecedented access to online resources at their fingertips. Forums, marketplaces, and social media platforms where they can showcase their collections and explore rare coins like the 1984 D-Quarter. The community-centric nature of these platforms offers not just education, but also the opportunity to form connections with like-minded enthusiasts around the globe. Imagine being able to share your find with fellow collectors instantaneously, exchanging tips for identifying rare coins, or seeking appraisals for your latest discoveries. The power of the internet helps foster a vibrant atmosphere that bridges connections across distances, allowing sharing and learning to flourish with ease. The excitement surrounding rare coins, like the 1984 D-Quarter, reflects a larger cultural phenomenon. People are increasingly receptive to the stories that collectibles can impart, recognizing that every coin is a piece of history, a reminder of many shared experiences, and a token of a time gone by. Additionally, let's take into account the way physical coins underscore life's narrative. Next, 1980 D-Quarter dollar. Today, we're bringing you an incredible story that will ignite your fascination with numismatics and shine a light on the thrilling world of coin collecting, focusing on the remarkable 1980 D-Quarter dollar, a coin that has been valued at an astonishing $250 million due to various errors and mistakes that make it extraordinarily valuable among collectors and investors alike. As we explore this coin, we'll dive into its manufacturing process, the types of errors that can elevate a seemingly ordinary piece of currency into an object of immense rarity and worth, and the depth of community engagement that surrounds the world of coin collection. To kick things off, let's reflect on the context of the 1980 D-Quarter. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint amidst high-output production of circulating currency, and while it initially served its purpose as just another quarter in the pocket of Americans, little did anyone know that quirks during the minting process would create significant anomalies that would catch the eye of seasoned collectors and novices alike. During the minting of coins, errors can arise from multiple aspects, including die misalignment, physical wear, and mechanical defects, leading to various coin types that possess unique features. One prominent type of error associated with the 1980 D-Quarter is known as the double die error, which occurs when a coin die, used to stamp the coin, is misaligned or improperly prepared. This results in some parts of the design being stamped multiple times, giving the appearance of a ghosting effect or an overlap. In the case of the 1980 D-Quarter, this can typically be observed on the portrait of George Washington on the obverse side, where sharp-eyed collectors may notice faint doubling in certain areas, making it a thrilling treasure to find. Experts recognize that not all double die coins are the same. The rarity of the error, combined with its visibility and the coin's overall condition, play critical roles in determining the final market value. Some specimens showcasing particularly noticeable doubling can fetch thousands or, in rare cases, tens of thousands of dollars at auction. In addition to the double die error, you might also come across the off-center strike error in the 1980 D-Quarter series. This occurs when the coin is incorrectly aligned during the striking process, leading to a noticeable misalignment of the design on the coin. As a result, parts of the lettering, or even crucial elements of the imagery, can be cut off or poorly defined, creating a visually striking aesthetic that captivates collectors searching for coins that stand out. An off-center strike coin, particularly one from 1980, might sell for a quite significant amount if the off-center strike is bold and clearly visible, elevating the coin's collectible value dramatically. Another category of errors that has garnered attention among collectors is the missing clad layer error. For context, clad layers are the metallic coverings normally found on the outside of coins, made from a combination of different metals, such as copper and nickel. In instances where the clad layers fail to adhere correctly to the coin's core during the minting process, collectors may find quarters showcasing a distinctive copper color and surface texture. A 1980D quarter missing its clad layer can create an unusual appearance, drawing enthusiastic interest from both novice and experienced collectors alike, and their rarity means they often command substantial premiums when they make their way into the market. As the captivating aspects of minting errors unfold, the excitement surrounding coins, like the 1980D quarter, goes beyond just the observation of errors or anomalies. Instead, it unveils the community of enthusiasts that gather together to share knowledge and support one another in exploring the intricate world of coin collecting. Coin collecting creates a vibrant and engaging environment, encouraging individuals to bond over shared interests while fueling their desire to locate new treasure in their everyday lives. The thrill of weeding through pocket change to identify concealed gems becomes all the more exhilarating when individuals realize that an ordinary-looking quarter could be the next significant find. Additionally, the 1980D quarter holds historical significance beyond its minting errors. The backdrop of its production speaks volumes regarding the socio-economic landscape of the era. In 1980, America faced challenges such as inflation and shifts in consumer behavior that would characterize the decade. Owning a piece of currency from this time allows collectors to reflect upon and appreciate the history surrounding these coins, infusing them with a resonance far beyond mere monetary value. One of the factors influencing the growing interest in coins, like the 1980D quarter, rests on the increasing accessibility of information in today's digital age. In previous decades, collectors and enthusiasts often relied on limited resources to educate themselves about coins, often turning to local dealers or printed catalogs. However, recent advances in technology and the rise of the internet mean that collectors can now quickly access a wealth of information, resources, and community connections from their homes. Websites dedicated to coin collecting, forums where enthusiasts share tips, and social media platforms have created an interconnected web of information that fosters the growth of the hobby. This accessibility has transformed how collectors approach their passion, enabling them to find valuable error coins more easily while learning about history and techniques for authenticating and appraising their acquisitions. This connectivity among collectors fuels an environment of enthusiasm. Whenever an individual comes across an interesting coin, there's often a natural desire to share their excitement with fellow enthusiasts, fostering detailed discussions about various minting errors and the implications they carry within the field of numismatics. The rise of online marketplaces further amplifies the excitement within the collecting community. Rare coins, including the sought-after 1980D quarter dollar with its errors, can be easily marketed and traded, bringing passionate collectors together through auction formats or direct sales. Platforms like eBay and specialized numismatic websites enable collectors to showcase their finds, and the demand can drive prices upward, prompting more individuals to sift through their collections, garages, and family heirlooms in search of those possibly overlooked treasures. The thrill of discovering a rare coin creates a sense of adventure as collectors explore flea markets, coin shows, or even their change jars searching for an elusive 1980D quarter with remarkable minting errors. As interest in coins surges, the collector community adapts to market trends, with members keenly observing how upcoming events, changes in public sentiment, or even shifts in financial markets can elevate certain coins' desirability. The variety of factors influencing coin valuation adds complexity and excitement to the marketplace, making it essential for collectors to adopt strategies to stay informed about the trends and developments in the wider world of collecting. The narrative attached to the 1980D quarter continues to inspire and motivate collectors, reflecting a broader trend that brings people together across generations and locations. While many enthusiasts are eager to encounter valuable errors and errors due to chance, there is also great joy in sharing the discoveries and the process of learning about new and unique pieces of history with friends, family, and fellow collectors alike. The dialogue surrounding what constitutes value in coin collecting transcends merely financial considerations. It encompasses the personal stories, memories, and collective experiences that shape the numismatic landscape. Whether it be a cherished memory of a grandparent who inspired a fascination with coins, or the thrill of uncovering a notable coin during a casual outing, each story reinforces the enduring significance of coin collecting not just as an investment, but as a meaningful activity that fosters connection and appreciation for history. This interplay of stories and value reminds us that coins can serve as bridges that link us to our past while paving the way for a vibrant area of exploration for generations to come. Moreover, with error coins like the 1980 quarter circulating among us, it's essential to consider the importance of accurate grading and authentication. The grandeur surrounding the potential valuation of such errors demands vigilance regarding condition and legitimacy. Professional grading services can provide collectors with valuable documentation to accompany their findings, ensuring that coins meet high standards and are recognized in the market for their rarity and quality. Such services go beyond merely assigning a number. They create an authentication process that grants peace of mind for both sellers and buyers. Coins with high grading often capture the attention of serious investors willing to pay premiums at auctions, thus emphasizing the necessity of collectors to understand the grading landscape and apply appropriate strategies when buying or selling error coins. The evolution of coin collecting within the context of the broader economic environment also deserves acknowledgement. In cycles of financial uncertainty, collectibles often emerge as alternative investments, providing collectors opportunities to transfer wealth into tangible assets. Coins like the 1980 quarter dollar, with significant value tied to their errors, resonate strongly during uncertain times, offering not just a sense of nostalgia, but a viable way to preserve or grow wealth. Last, today, we're embarking on an exciting journey into the world of coins, and we have quite the incredible tale to share with you, one that highlights how a seemingly mundane piece of currency can turn into a coveted treasure due to the wonders of minting errors and mistakes. Specifically, we're going to dive into the fascinating story behind the 1981 quarter dollar, valued at an astonishing $232 million because of its unique errors and quirks that have captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. As we explore what makes this coin so remarkable, we'll look at the various errors that were produced during its minting process, the history of the quarter itself, and the expansive community of numismatists who seek to uncover the hidden gems in their collections. The 1981 quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, an establishment known for producing quality currency for circulation while managing vast volumes of coins needed to meet the demands of the American economy. During the early 1980s, the landscape of currency production was bustling, but along with the high-volume production, various errors and defects sometimes made their way into circulation. These anomalies create a rich tapestry of excitement and intrigue, as they transform ordinary coins into items of immense value and captivating stories. One of the most notable errors associated with the 1981 quarter is the double die error. This occurs when a coin is struck twice by the die, resulting in a doubling of the letters or images on the coin surface. This type of error can be particularly charming and desirable among collectors, as the most visible examples often showcase a clear doubling effect in the lettering or the prominent portrait of George Washington on the obverse side of the quarter. Collectors eagerly search for these double die varieties. Coins exhibiting this striking error can lead to surprising value, sometimes fetching prices in the thousands. As people dive into the hobby of collecting, the quest to find coins with unique errors becomes exhilarating, and double die errors, like those found on the 1981 quarter, serve as beacons for these enthusiastic pursuits. Beyond the double die error, another significant type of mistake associated with the 1981 quarter is the off-center strike. An off-center strike occurs when the blank planchet for the coin is not positioned correctly in the press during striking, which results in images and inscriptions being misaligned or partially cut off. On a 1981 quarter, an off-center strike could leave significant portions of Washington's portrait or the denomination information missing, creating a unique and intriguing look that collectors often find captivating. The visual appeal of an off-center strike, along with its rarity, can lead to these coins being highly sought after at auctions and among private collectors, often commanding prices far exceeding the coin's face value. Imagine stumbling upon such a quarter in your change, only to discover its unusual printing error marks its worth and transforms it into a beautiful collector's item. Each finding is a reminder of how detail and precision are critical in coin production, and the thrill of discovering these pieces of history drives many collectors to hunt for errors in their pocket change. The error known as missing clad layer also makes its appearance in discussions surrounding the 1981 quarter. A clad layer refers to the metallic covering on the coin made of nickel and copper. During the minting process, sometimes these layers do not bond properly to the core of the coin, resulting in quarters with a distinctive richness in color, often exhibiting more copper than standard quarters. A missing clad layer can offer a completely different visual experience compared to an unremarkable coin, attracting collectors who appreciate the strong visual distinction and rarity of such error coins. Coins with missing clad layers can command impressive prices and often find their way quickly into dedicated collections, as they serve as a reminder of how the minting process can produce unexpected results that significantly impact value. The rarity and beauty of the 1981 quarter makes it a sought-after prize among coin collectors around the world. Diving deeper into the world of coins, we begin to uncover the vibrant community of individuals who share a passion for collecting, chasing down rare and valuable coins like the 1981 quarter. Numismatics is far from simply a hobby. It is nurtured by a community of enthusiasts who support one another, share their findings, and foster a sense of camaraderie as they celebrate their interest in currency. Whether exchanging tips on identifying potential error coins, sharing stories of the most valuable finds, or arranging meetups for local events or auctions, collectors form bonds that span beyond coin collecting as they share history and passion for the stories that every coin can tell. Collectors often gather at conventions, coin shows, and even online forums to discuss their experiences and seek advice on appraisals or purchases. The marketplace for error coins, like the 1981 quarter, thrives on this participatory community. The excitement that builds around discovering unusual minting errors, whether an off-center strike, double die error, or missing clad layer, creates a dynamic environment that keeps enthusiasts engaged and eager to learn more about the coins they collect. Social media platforms, websites, and dedicated online communities allow collectors to connect and share their stories, progress, and the thrill of discovering significant finds in their collections. As the popularity of coin collecting continues to grow, the awareness surrounding the 1981 quarter and its associated errors expands, driving demand upward and often leading to higher market values. The community aspect of coin collecting flourishes in this digital age. The ability to instantly share photos or videos and connect with fellow enthusiasts worldwide has inherently enhanced the learning and discovery process. Beyond merely discussing the coins and sharing images, enthusiasts often participate in online marketplaces, presenting opportunities to buy, sell, and trade items based on their grading status and the presence of any mint errors. This accessibility creates a broader platform for individuals to jump into the fray, increasing interest in hunting down hidden treasures like the 1981 quarter, as people begin to understand the potential value of examples featuring minting errors. The dialogue around value in coin collecting is multifaceted, as shifts in culture, economy, and collector interest can swiftly alter the landscape for specific coins. As public interest grows and new stories emerge, error coins can often gain mainstream media attention, further driving their desirability and value. Collectors are always keenly aware of the potential for newly discovered mint errors to create buzz and lead to a frenzy of interested buyers eager to own coveted pieces like the 1981 D quarter. This constant flux and interest helps keep the field dynamic, rewarding collectors who stay informed and engaged in the evolving world of numismatics. Additionally, the significance of coins can extend beyond merely monetary considerations. They hold historical value, embodying moments in time and delivering glimpses into cultural narratives unique to the era in which they were minted. As the 1980s marked noteworthy shifts in American society, owning a piece of currency from this time adds layers of history to the narrative surrounding the 1981 D quarter. Issues such as inflation and economic changes that shaped the decade play an important role in the context of these coins, and those collecting them often appreciate the stories they convey. With meaningful connections to history, these quarters offer a way for collectors to engage with their nation's past, while also allowing them to contribute to the ongoing legacy of currency in contemporary America. Furthermore, the experience of discovering an error coin such as the 1981 D quarter can inspire stories that create lifelong memories. For some collectors, sharing their journey with family or teaching the next generation about the wonder of coin collecting can be a fulfilling aspect of the hobby. The excitement of hunting for rare coins and passing down knowledge about these unique artifacts creates a sense of nostalgia and tradition that transcends generations. Ultimately, the adventure of finding a rare 1981 D quarter or possessing other unique error coins reinforces the importance of exploration and the joy of collecting. As we reflect on the journey of understanding what makes the 1981 D quarter dollar such an incredible coin to collect, we recognize the interplay between history, error, and the sense of community that propels the conversation forward in the world of numismatics. Today, we hope to have ignited your curiosity about the captivating potential behind currencies, and particularly the exceptional case of the 1981 D quarter dollar, which stands as a testament to how even the most unassuming coins can reveal extraordinary tales of human ingenuity, history, and surprising value. If you found this exploration of error coins engaging, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more intriguing insights into the world of coin collecting, and share your experiences with error coins in the comments below. We want to hear your stories and what you've discovered in your own searches. Thank you for joining us today, and may your journey through the fascinating realm of coins be filled with treasures waiting to be uncovered. Happy collecting, and may the thrill of the hunt guide you to your next spectacular find.